Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, June 10th, 2019, and we are here for yet another Monday mystery game. This time number 718 going on the arcade floor underneath this tarp here. You know, it's I'm excited for this one. Excited for a great turnout. Thank you all so much for joining us at the arcade and in the live chat. A couple of things we got to cover first off. Last week, number 717 went on the arcade floor. That was Tinkle Pit, released from Namco back in 1993. Who liked it? That is awesome to hear. A game, a relatively obscure game that people had heard of, but not so many had played, and got a great response to it. So happy about that. You never know what a game like that is going to do, and so great that people took to it and enjoyed it. The 10X, do we have the 10X belt on hand? Can we get that? 10X belt? Last week, so your 10X belt it's so close to going out again. This belt, to obtain this belt, every Monday mystery, every Monday mystery, if you come in first place is worth 3 points. Second place, 2 points. Third place is 1 point. Whoever gets 30 points total walks away as the 10X champion. And it's been quite a race this time. Last week in Tinkle Pit, James White took first place with 3 points. Jamie Tibbetts took second place with 2 points, and Jeff Lucas took third place with 1 point. Very impressive, very impressive. In a game nobody knew. The overall standings right now, James White, 27 points. He's right there. People excited for James. Can he do it? It's today of the day. If he puts in a first place score, he walks away with this belt. But there's two other Gamers of the Year standing in his way that want to catch up. Former Game of the Year, Jamie Tibbetts, a fan favorite, coming in it with 15 points. He's halfway there. James would have to be blown out of the next several games to lose this. And current Game of the Year, Chris Plackey, he has 12 points. Everybody's got their fans here. Pete, let me hand this back to you. So James could be walking away if he comes in first place. But again, I already see a lot of great players. I see former Game of the Year Fred DeHart. I see Bulldog. I see Mike Waters. It's anybody's game. Sean Quigley. Well, so we'll see. We'll see. This could be a very interesting one. The Arcade Wars tournament that we have going on with the Arcade 1-Up out in Brisbane, that's still going on. This time in Outzone. We put that on the floor recently. It was one of Jamie Tibbetts' requested game when he won Gamer of the Year. So that's out. See, everybody, please put in scores in Outzone. It's a great game. Really, I don't know if it might have got a little bit overlooked with all the top drawer games that we've been putting out, but definitely check it out. Another thing we want to cover, Game Grid out in Utah. Great arcade out in Utah. It's their 11th year anniversary that just passed a couple of days ago. Huge shout outs to them. Adam Pratt, who has done such a tremendous job in the arcade scene and is a true inspiration of running an arcade and to be around for 11 years. Huge congratulations to him and everybody over at the Game Grid out in Utah. They had actually picked up one of our Spectre Files Deathstalkers machines, so it's a great place to go play it over there. Also, check out his website, Arcade Heroes, of which he is definitely one, so check that out. And if you're ever out in Utah, just check out Game Grid Arcade. What else do we have to cover? Me and Pete, we said we were going to do it. We finally did it. New podcast. It was on Twitch Live. Now it's on YouTube now. It's on YouTube now. We'll get it on iTunes pretty soon. Pretty good. I hope everybody enjoys that. Check it out. We'll be doing another one soon. There's so much to cover. We got a lot of crazy topics, so we will be doing that again soon. We have, what's coming up? Thursday, we have Ghost Battle Series, our tournament in Mortal Kombat 11. Head on down to our production offices. They're working on a very strong season. A lot of great players showing up for that. Even if you're new to the scene, check it out. If you're a veteran, You're going to get some good matches. GGA Jeremiah, GGA Tommy Waffles, Phil Pop, Shady, everybody's over there playing, have a good time. So check it out if you are trying to get into the MK scene. That is a great place to start. Another piece of news, so awesome. So as everybody knows, we opened up our Galloping Ghost Pinball back on March 1st. We just expanded, put up 4 new games not too long ago. We put up Medusa, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Elvira Scared Stiff, and the Munsters Premium Stern game. And those last 2, new piece of news that came out, they've announced the new Elvira game, the 3rd in the Elvira series. So that'll be coming out sometime in October. And will we get it? Maybe. Let us know. Do you want to see the next Elvira game? A huge fan of Stern games. The Elvira games are awesome, so let us know. That we'll take that into account, the feedback, and maybe we'll have it at Galloping Ghost Pinball in October. Other things we got to cover, we've got Dark Presence Day coming up on July 20th. The Galloping Ghost production game, Dark Presence, which has been in development forever. It's getting so close. We've been having so many great matches down at the production offices. Going to be looking for some outside people pretty soon to help out with some testing and stuff, so stay tuned for that. What else do we have to cover? VGS, the Video Game Summit, coming up on July 13th out in Villa Park. VGS, great place. We're going to be there. Check it out. You can get tickets already, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Pete? I believe so. The Video Game Summit website, you putting the flyer up? If you can. Awesome. So check that out. And what else do we have? T20. We have the official dates for T20. It's going to be August. This is going to be a busy week for everybody. So T20, our big annual tournament, August 9th, 10th, and 11th, that whole weekend. It's a tournament in 20 games. Then we've got on the 12th is our Monday Mystery, and then on the 13th is our anniversary where we'll be awarding Gamer of the Year. So that's going to be a big block of time that you're going to be here at the arcade. So join us for that. It's going to be crazy, lot going on, but T20 brings out some of the best players. Really, it's an event you don't want to miss. A lot of fun. But I guess without any further ado, and before my voice goes completely out, I think we should summon forth your former Gamer of the Year to help with the unveiling. Pete, they're going crazy in the stream chat. That is awesome. I know what they want. They want me to ask, Pete, how was the weekend?
I enjoyed it. I just want to say thank you for everyone that came out to the swap meet. That was on Saturday. It was a little lighter on the vendors, but I think there was more for everyone to get. So like I had a lot of good customer sales, and I had a lot of good customer interactions. And thank you everyone for coming. Next one, hopefully in a couple months.
Hopefully. It's definitely always fun. Sorry I was not there this week. Thank you so much, Pete, for covering everything and running yet another great event. Sounded like it was good. So, what'd you think of the podcast?
I'm always trying to improve our audio quality, so I was not as happy as I could have been with the audio quality, but I like the topics, I like the discussion, so hopefully we can have it better sounding next time for everyone.
Cool. Always more, bigger, better. That's what we're all about. It's always improving to the next level. But without any further ado, your Monday mystery game. Let's give it a little. It's Surprise Attack. Released from Konami back in 1990. Now, I know. Is it a shmup? Nope. Not a shmup. Think more like Shinobi, but done by Konami in 1990. Very similar, super rare game. I believe only the one up out in Australia is the only other arcade listed on Norcade to have it. Very cool. Some very similar mechanics, yet different. Visually pretty impressive. We've got the direct feed going. Huge thanks as always to Al Anonymous for coming up with the hardware setup for us. Pete, who should we have up here first? We have so many cool players. What about Mike Waters? That's who I'm thinking. Mike Waters. Mike, thank you for joining us. Awesome to have you here on a Monday. What do you think? Have you heard of Surprise Attack?
I have not, but Konami's made some of the greatest games during that time period, so I'm really looking forward to trying this one.
Awesome. Let's see how you do. Definitely an underrated game. Did not make a U.S. release. It's got every fourth stage, it's got a quiz section, which is going to be extremely difficult for everybody as it's in Japanese. It's in the coin door. There's a kill switch in the coin door. Yeah. We should. You just shut it on. You should either leave the door open. Let's leave the door open as wide as possible, I guess. You know what I mean? Swing it open. Lava Being asking if the Konami boards are problematic. A lot of them have audio issues. And some, they're depending on the board. There are some that have processor issues as well. But Konami notorious for bad audio on their boards. This one 100% working. Definitely a great game. Oh, they can't touch the enemies. Only two guys. 2,900. It's a fast one. It can be tough. Fred DeHart. Fred DeHart. Have you heard of Surprise Attack?
No, it is a surprise.
That's a surprise to everyone. 1990. One of the last? Nah, there was some in the. There's some later ones. I'd have to think of that. I would have to put some brain power into that. There is an end to the game. There is a final boss. He's probably big. I did not get to him. He cleared the stage with a level of high-speed dude, which is the highest you can get. On to Chapter 2.
What was the game in T20 that we had? Yeah, TH Strikes Back.
It is funny. There's several other games that I would liken this to. TH Strikes Back would probably not be my first choice, but on KLOV they do liken it to it. But it is a platformer. But to me it screams Shadow Dancer and Shinobi with the multi-platform. You're going up and down. There's a cool minus Yamato the dog. Nobody said that. There's a bomb remaining. All the way to the back. There it is. You did it. He did it. He gets medium-paced operator. That I would have to look up. Jump over, very Shadow Dancer-esque. Going back and forth between background and foreground.
That's it.
Bouncing that grenade.
Definitely Shadow Dancer Shinobi.
16,600. Former Game of the Year, Matt Walters stepping up next. Might have to eventually do a ROM swap on this one, as the stage 4 is a quiz in Japanese. So we'll have to see if there's a US version to that. Supposed to be in the dip switches, but that did not seem to alter the language at all. For those just joining us, your Monday Mystery Game is Surprise Attack, released from Konami back in 1990. He's a high-speed dude. Got to make sure you're not leaving any bombs or... So that power-up, you can just pass through enemies. You are fully invincible when that kicks in. Oh! All right. We got Jeff Lucas stepping up. Not the best. But thank you. Yes, sorry, I was unable. I was stashed away in my office. There he goes. Jeff Lucas with his first playthrough of Surprise Attack, number 718 here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. It's an 8-way stick.
Yeah, for your friends.
High-speed dude.
They're your friends. Eat them.
Ninja Magic? No. Definitely the weapon power-up system, very similar. This, a unique feature, this invincibility. You can just pass through enemies and defeat them. Oh, no. Those bouncing grenades. Very deadly. Great concept, the bouncing grenade. From what I can tell, the game did not have an original cabinet. We happen to have a spare Super Contra cabinet. What good sportsmanship. Helping Jeff Lucas. He is out. He's a medium-paced operator. MPO. $13,900. That's going to wrap it up for our Facebook stream. Jump over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're going to keep streaming for quite a while. Otherwise, join us next Monday for number 719. I don't know what it's going to be, but hopefully it'll be in a small cabinet. So until then, thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.